In this week's feature, a story we really look forward to bringing you again. They call her Miss Ruby, and she's been a big part of the 4-H experience for a lot of Mississippi youth. But there is much more to Miss Ruby's extraordinary story than you might think. Farmweek's Jonah Holland has more.
I just love people. It makes me happy, make my heart cool. And so I just love people. When I lay down at night, I think about the children that went through with me doing 4-H.
Ruby Beckley is Mississippi 4-H's longest-serving volunteer. She's spent the last 56 years dedicated to serving Lee County and youth across the state.
She's who we should all strive to be where 4-H is concerned. She is what a good leader should be. She cares about her people, she cares about her 4-Hers, she cares about the volunteers, and like I said, she's just an inspiration.
When you said make the best better, that's what she done. She made the best better. So,
in her career, she's made an impact on countless 4-Hers.
Well, I see that children need some help, and I want them to keep moving on. I love the children, they love me. You see, I've been all over the United States with children, and I love it because them children, they love to work and raise their own money to get buses and cars and things. And we've been all over the United States. I've even been to the Bahamas with children. It's about learning and doing, working. If they have a project, they need to work on their project. A lot of children don't even know how to public speak. So you need to start them to working with 4-H. 4-H is a word, learn by doing. I said it's about 4-H doing what they need to do, working, making the best better for this United States of America. That's what it needs to be. Young people need to know that 4-H would help them in this United States. Getting money. They always begging for money. Why not work and get the money? Because you can get it through 4-H. You can get scholarships and all those good things.
Not only is she an inspiration to youth, but to other volunteer leaders as well.
Because when you think about the R in her name, you think about how reliable she is, how she takes on responsibility, how she just rises up and go to the U. I think of her as being unique. There's only one Miss Ruby. And when I think about the B, she's a believer. A believer. She believes in what she's doing, and she never falls short. If I see the Y, I think about the yearning, how she just yearns to do more and more and keep others going. Not only children, but adults. She leaves an impact on you, a lasting impact that no one can take away. All that Miss Ruby.
Ruby says she's kept every piece of 4-H memorabilia since 1968 and has turned her garage into her very own museum.
I said, Lord, I wonder what I could do with all these pictures. The Lord said, do a museum. And that's what I began to do myself. I started nailing pictures upside the wall. You see my picture back there? And I had pictures all, and I moved them down there. And every picture that I had in the boxes thing, I pulled them out and nailed them upside the wall. And that's how I started that museum.
It is an absolute time capsule of what 4-H is and has been for the last 56 years. I mean, it's wonderful.
it's not only Starlight 4-H Club members in there. I think she got the entire Lee County 4-Hers in there. You know, because she said, I said, that's my daughter right there. She said, I didn't know I'd put your daughter in here. I said, well, you got them all. You got all the 4-Hers that's been through Lee County. She has it in that museum.
I want people from far and near to come see the museum and see what 4-H was about. Some people don't know. I did a lot of work, man, for the years, from way back there in '68. You know I've been rich, because I worked with 4-H. I've been rich. And y'all can get rich too, but you got to get yourself involved. Amen. So y'all get involved with 4-H, and I tell you, you're going to move on up. So y'all instill in your children that 4-H is what's moving now. You know that? 4-H is moving, and they're going to move on, because I'm going to be praying. for the children that do want to do something in 4-H.
Now that is one positive woman right there. Great story.